Hello, my name is Yijun, and I'm here to talk about a crowdsourcing project with Tactical Tech. My colleague Natalia couldn't be with us here today, but she did very much contributed to this project as well. This is all the contents I will cover in this presentation. I will first give an overview to the whole project, along with its target crowd. I will briefly go through the whole process and decide what to do at each stage, and then the potential cost on this project and ways to cover the cost, and last some best practices on ensuring quality and quantity of the project. So we are reaching out to Tactical Tech Collective to work on the crowdsourcing translation project, and by translating the productions and files of Tactical Tech, we can make it accessible to a global audience and further raise awareness about the impact of technology on society throughout the world. For the content of this project, we noticed the message Tactical Tech is sending out on its main website and thought the mentioned report, which is the personal data, political persuasion inside the influence the industry, how it works, is a great place to start. After finishing the translation of this report, the system built up can also be used to translate websites, educational materials, resources, exhibition contents, everything that you wish to make it reach a broader audience. And the crowd we're trying to target on for this project are the engaged individuals and activists, students, and especially Miss students, scholars in the field of interest, and the enthusiasts in general. These are the groups of people that are most likely to be interested in this topic and this type of job, and the ones who are qualified enough to take the task. Now let me go through the process of this whole project. For the preparation stage, there will be marketing and promotion for the project in order to recruit enough volunteer translators. We will need subject matter experts and linguists to prepare the training materials, source tags, and reference files needed for the translation stage in order to ensure a good quality of the final result. Then there's the actual recruiting, which includes some testing and vetting of the translators, and once they are on board, some training to help them to get familiarized and bring out their best performances. Then comes the translation stage, where the volunteer translators do the translating, and they are also supported by experts and linguists to guide them, solve their problems, and do QA checks. After the translation is done, we will need linguists and experts to do the editing and review so that the final outcome is of good quality, and maybe even return feedbacks to the translators. And for those hardworking translators, we will give them credits they deserve, rewards to show appreciation, and promoting those who performed really well to trust the community of expert translators. Now I will briefly talk about the potential costs when trying to carry out a crowdsourcing project like this one. The parts that might take up most proportions of the entire cost would be budget needed to hire subject matter experts and linguists, and for promotion activities. You want to really invest in these two sections in order to ensure a successful run of the whole project and the good quality of the final outcome. Other areas that need investment would be some kinds of tokens and rewards for volunteer translators to show your appreciation, such as t-shirts, posters, bags, swag, etc. And you will also need to buy services from crowdsourcing platforms. And for crowding, which is the one we suggest, pricing for organization plans starts from $125 per month, which is absolutely a worthy investment. Then there's necessary administration costs and small costs that may occur in other random places. Covering the costs is not impossible even for a nonprofit organization like Tactical Tech. Based on our understanding, Tactical Tech can consider these sources as income to cover costs needed for this crowdsourcing project. There are donation channels open to accept donations from a wide variety of audiences, Funding from sponsors and grants from partnerships are also promising ways to collect budget. As Tactical Tag is extremely committed to the field of digital security and has been holding workshops to raise awareness around the world, the income from ticketing of such workshops is also an ideal source. Other activities that the organization has been engaging in could potentially be ways to collect budget as well, such as producing educational resources, running exhibitions, etc. Next, I will briefly go through measures necessary to ensure the quality of the final outcome. There are points need to be undertaken in all different stages of the whole process. For the preparation stage, we will first need linguistic preparation. That includes preparing for reference files, including glossary, translation memory, term base, and other files that might help the translation going on. And the style guide, which will ensure the output of the translators to stick to the same style required. When preparing for the source file that need to be translated, the best practice will be breaking down segments because the microtasking can help translators motivated. When choosing the right tech for the project, it's always better to choose tools with simple tech interface and can show translation results on the go. This can lift the pressure of having to learn too many new things or being indecisive between different versions of translation, and that is why we recommend Crowdsourcing as a translation platform. Don't forget to provide in-time support, no matter it is the tech area or other related problems. Solving problems ahead of time can make sure that it won't be happening during the translation process and cause bigger problems. Talent preparation is also necessary as volunteers come from all walks of life, and it is important to set a threshold so that those who are practicing are actually qualified for the work. Measures like testing, background evaluation, necessary trainings, and giving feedback are all valuable ways to ensure the quality of your team of translators. During the translation process, it will be better to stick to a good use of reference tools like automatic translation memories or term lookup, and never be lazy on QA checks. Whenever there is a problem occurring, you will want it to be stopped as soon as possible. Good communication is also important. Platforms for translators to communicate with each other can help them come up with better solutions or translation versions together. And for the post-translation stage, reviews are without doubt the best thing to secure the quality of the translation. The review can be done by professionals or users. Don't forget to reward your translators so that they can feel more motivated to sign up for the next project. This kind of reward could be small, like a token or a gift, but it's more about giving them the credit that they deserve. Feedbacks and comments will also be appreciated because this is a personal development for translators as well. And for some of them who are doing an excellent job, it is possible to even promote them and have them engaged to potential projects in the future. So as crowdsourcing translation is dependent on the whole enthusiasm of the crowd, it is necessary to spread the word and get enough people to sign up so that the project can start as soon as possible. Therefore, finding the suitable way to marketing can be extremely important. Here we listed out several ways for marketing to consider. There's advertising through tactical text, social media, and website, and using running projects for promotion so that the message will reach to those who are genuinely interested in the services and cause, as well as those who have kept up with the latest information in the industry. You can also reach out to organizations in the industry and to students and professors in programs of interest. In this way, it is possible to spread the word through other networks and communities and use word of mouth to reach to more people. Crediting and rewarding translators are also important in this aspect. Being able to get something back from the work can hugely increase people's interest to participate. gamify the whole process can motivate volunteers to stick to the project longer or still stay tuned for projects in the future. At last, we suggest hosting an on campus translate-a-thon at somewhere like MITS, as it is a place with high percentage of people interested in such practice, and hosting a large event can raise more awareness additionally. So, this is the whole summary of our proposal. Please reach out if you want more clarification from us, and we would love to hear from you. Thank you.